However, you are not very far from your village. How far Bihar Sharif is? A couple of
It is, yeah, only 38 kilometers.
38.
Yeah, 38. Yeah, yeah, 38.
Okay, nearly 40 kilometers. I thought
It
it would.
is it is near Bihar, Barbiga, sir. It is near Barbiga.
Okay, okay. I thought it would be 10, 12 kilometers. 38 is quite far.
No,
38
yeah.
kilometers. So, were you homesick initially when you were first in hostel? Did you miss home
Mm.
every second day, every day?
Yeah, I missed my sister. My
Yes,
sister, yeah, a
right.
lot.
Hmm. And now you're used to it.
Now I live in village. I left the hostel, sir.
You left the hostel.
Yeah, I went there in July. Then I joined your class
Hmm.
in August 2024. Then the course has finished, so I came here.
Oh, you were here in
Yeah,
the hostel only for the course.
yeah, only for your course.
Right. And now you're
Yeah,
living in your village. And what are you doing?
yeah. I'm studying, so
Studying everything online.
yeah, yeah.
Good.
Actually, I stopped my studying, sir, after 12th. I passed 12th in 2023.
Don't make the mistake I made, Sajid. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You must get all your certificates, graduation, post graduation, as
I
strongly.
let's see.
What subjects do you think you are interested in?
I was interested in arts, but my parents told me to take science, so I took science in 12th.
So you studied maths or biology?
But maths, sir, maths.
Maths. And
Yeah.
did you find maths interesting in 12th or too challenging? Oh, your internet connection. Zafri having another kulhar tea. I saw your DP. You're sitting with your legs crossed with a cup of kulhar tea in your hand.
What did you say, sir? I couldn't listen. I
Yeah,
couldn't
you're
hear.
in. I was asking whether you
Yeah.
found maths in class 12 interesting or too difficult.
Mm, it was normal, sir. I think for me it was normal,
You didn't
not
enjoy
quite
it a
difficult.
lot. You didn't enjoy it a lot.
I didn't enjoy it a lot. I'm interested in arts, sir. Art subject, politics, psychology, or sociology.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I am not a career counselor, Sajid,
yeah.
but I would, with my limited knowledge of career options here in Bihar Sharif and in
Mm,
colleges available here, and observing the way you have improved your English, you will have a good career, you know,
yeah.
if you continue with your English literature, if you study English literature,
Mm.
you might find it.
No, sir, but I am interested in computer coding, hacking,
Oh,
etc.
oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Then
That's why. Yeah,
BCA and MCA sounds like a good option as well for you.
yeah. My parents always tells me that you should do B Tech.
You can do
Yeah.
anything you want right now. Like you've just done your 12th, you've taken a
Mm,
year gap, you know, a gap year rather.
yeah.
And it's normal in many countries. After class 12th, the students take a
Mm,
gap year. They stop studying for a year and
yeah.
try and sort out what they actually want to do. They try to figure out what they want to do in life, and then they choose their subject. They do a
Mm,
little bit traveling, they do a little bit fun, and they decide what actually they want to study. So gap year is pretty common. And
yeah.
so I think you should take admission this year in college, in graduation. And if you have any
I,
big plans to go to a big university or something and you want to clear
no,
the,
I don't have any plan
but
at
you
all. I don't
shouldn't
have.
waste your time. You
Yeah,
should,
yeah. I'm not wasting my time, sir. I am doing something else.
Good.
Yeah, yeah.
Vikas, what's up, Vikas? What's going on?
Mhm. All going good, sir.
Hmm. What are you studying? What are you doing these days?
Mm, Studying my college subjects
What
and
subject are
learning,
you studying?
uh, as usual, mathematics and especially a new language.
I mean, I don't know
No, a
what's your
foreign language, sir.
you're studying foreign languages. Which
Uh,
university?
Not a university, but a
Nalanda
course.
University.
No, sir. Not a studying in college, but a studying with, uh, like I took a course for a foreign language,
What subject? What language?
German language, sir.
German. And have you finished it? And was it a diploma course or degree course?
No, it's like B1. It's like the B1 course.
How long?
The
What's the duration of the course?
6 to 8 months.
6 months is a diploma course, okay? It's
Mm.
called a diploma course, not a degree course. A degree course will last 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. And
So
right now, what are your
uh,
qualifications?
uh, maybe I'm in A2.
No, your qualifications, academic qualifications are what?
Oh, I'm doing BCA in at Kisan College,
Which year are you studying in?
second year.
What are your career plans?
Um, I'm not sure actually.
Hmm.
Maybe I'm not totally sure.
So, how much have you learned? How means have you finished the 6 month course, the German course?
No, I'm currently doing.
How far are you into the course?
I finished A1
Good evening, sir.
Hello, Yasmin ma'am. How many months?
Hello, sir.
in 2.5 months.
What do you know in German? In 2.5 months, what did
Uh,
you learn?
like small talks.
Small?
Uh, well, small talks like some mm, what is small sentence. I can create small sentences.
It's not possible that you learned it all in 2.5 months. You must be or must have been doing German on your own before you took admission in the course through the internet. Is that right? You did not go and take admission all of a sudden. You were already doing some practice in German or something online.
Uh, no, I don't think.
What?
I was interested in a foreign language, so I want to do
So
a
one
foreign
fine
language course.
morning you woke up and you decided to take
No,
admission.
no, no, no. I did some practice as well.
I'm saying you can't learn to form sentences in 2.5 months. You can learn some sentences, but you can't learn to form sentences in German in 2.5 months. What can you say in German in 2.5 months?
Uh,
How many hours of
like
your day did you spend every day studying German?
uh, like maybe 30 to 45 minutes.
Well, I'm not very sure you are being very straightforward about what you are telling me. I'm not very sure. Tell me what kind of sentences you can form.
Mm. Like just how are you, and maybe some question sentences and
Ask me
some
my age in German.
uh, your age, like how old are you?
Yeah.
How old are you? Like we alt uh, like one two we alt is we alt
Well, guys, as I said,
uh,
when he's talking about 2.5 months, 30 to 40 minutes a day, that's nothing when you're learning a foreign language. In 2.5 months, you can learn something, but you can't learn to form sentences by studying for 40 minutes a day for 2.5 months. It's not easy. The sounds are so different. The consonant clusters are so different. It's so difficult to get them on your tongue. Unless you have been practicing on Duolingo or some other platforms, like I was interested in Spanish. So before I went on Duolingo, I'd been doing it on different platforms. So I would not be, truthful if I say, I would not be truthful if I said I did it in 2 months and 3 months or 6 months. It takes a lot of time. And yes, you can achieve, you can make big progress in 6 months, 8 months if you dedicate like 8 hours a day, 6 hours a day. There is a girl in our group, not in our class. Her name is Sam, you know. So she's been studying Chinese. Talk to her. She'll tell you how hard she had to work. And all other students who are learning foreign languages, how hard they have to study. They have to practice like kids, writing, the letters, the words, and all that. They have to spend 3, 4 hours minimum, I'm telling you, or sometimes 6 hours, 8 hours a day. Then they actually become productive. They actually learn something in that language. They can have conversation, make sentence and stuff like that. And then it takes them a year. It takes them a year. So because you are not being very straightforward about your responses, I think. And try and do more communication with words rather than facial expressions, because. And I know you think again, what more can I say other than that? That it will not be enough. Facial expressions will not talk, will not compensate for lack of words. Fine. Guys, what are we studying here? Was there any homework? No? Still no homework? I have to give you
We
some homework today.
we were reading the text, sir.
We were reading the text, yes.
Mm.
First page of Unit 11 we have already done. Have we done the second page too? Have we done the second page as well? Check and let me know. We have done the second page. So we are now going to do, yes, page number 3. I'm putting it in the group. This will be homework for tomorrow. Now, let's continue reading. The Coca-Cola can collector. Davide Andreani, 44, from Pesaro in Italy, is a world-famous collector of Coca-Cola cans. His hobby has made him world famous. What happened? Give me a second. I'll fix my camera. He's the world famous collector of Coca-Cola cans. It means his hobby of collecting cans, Coca-Cola cans, has made him world famous. Mm. In his house and garage, he has the largest collection of Coca-Cola cans in the world. In his house and garage, he has the largest collection of Coca-Cola cans in the world. Nobody has a bigger collection of Coca-Cola cans than him. He has the largest Coca-Cola collection in the world. Cans collection, of course. He's been collecting the cans since he was 15. He started this when he was 15. He started this when he was 15. When I say this sentence, he started it when he was 15. And it sounds very natural to some learners here. It's a big achievement because some people will say he started since he was 15. He started when he was 15. They will not feel very sure of which conjunction to use there. And those who are confident that he started when he was 15, he's been doing it since he was 15. It's a big improvement already, okay? He's been collecting the cans since he was 15. But his passion for his passion for Coca-Cola cans, them refers to the Coca-Cola cans. His passion for them started when he was just 5. When he was just 5, and he was given, again, passive voice, he was given his first can of Coke. He was given, somebody gave him, right? His first can of Coke. He has now collected over 20,000 cans. If you remember, when we want to talk about quantity, then we choose the present perfect simple, not the continuous. He has collected over 20,000 cans. And amazingly, each one is different. He doesn't have 2 cans of the same kind. He doesn't have 2 cans of the same kind. Each one is different. Yeah, come here. Each one is different. In 2013, Davide received the Guinness World Record award for the largest collection of soft drink cans. So his hobby is not just a hobby, it has got him so much of fame. His name is in the Guinness World Records for the largest collection of soft drink cans. And he still holds the title. Normally, what happens? You put your name there, then somebody does something better and they replace you. But now he still holds the title. Holds the title. This phrase is very often used in IPL. Who currently holds the title of IPL champion? Chennai Super Kings. They're the title holders. They're defending champions. Oh wow. This year they are at the bottom. Yeah, of course they deserved it. Dhoni should have retired. I didn't like seeing him in the team at all. And I know he will be the one to be blamed for the losses. He's just damaging the balance, because of his poor performance. He's not exactly what he was in the past. He's old now, He should simply, that from that standard, Sachin Tendulkar should have been playing until now. Come on. Virat, yes, he is not for T20 anymore. Absolutely. Yeah, because there is so much money here. That's why. It's difficult to say no to so much of money. They don't care about their reputation. Look how Dhoni fans are feeling right now. In 1 or 2 matches, he played some good innings, and that's it. There were so many occasions where he should have won the match, like last match against RCB. He hit a 6 and then he got out. These guys don't think about their fans at all. He still holds the title. Hold the title. His cans come from about 90 countries, guys. His cans come from about 90 countries. Yeah. His cans come from about 90 countries. but not Cuba and North Korea. The only two countries where Coca-Cola isn't sold. North Korea is rival or enemy of the US. How can they allow a US company to sell their product there? So North Korea doesn't allow Coca-Cola in the markets. The only two countries where Coca-Cola isn't sold, passive voice, Coca-Cola isn't sold, जहाँ Coca-Cola नहीं बेचा जाता है, where Coca-Cola isn't sold. If you want to say, you can say जहाँ Coca-Cola नहीं बिकता है. Only two countries where Coca-Cola isn't sold. His father traveled on business. Sometimes I feel like giving extra information and then I think क्या ही फायदा होगा. देखो, सेल को देखो आप. कोका कोला isn't sold. कोका कोला नहीं बेचा था. पैसिव वॉइस. In summer season, Coca-Cola sells so much. Coca-Cola sells so much. It sells like hot cake. ऐसा करके कोई phrase है. Sells like hot cake. Let me just Google it. Sells like hot cake. There is an expression. Yeah. To sell things are selling like hotcakes. A lot of people are buying them, right? Okay. अब देखिए यहाँ पर इस सेंटेंस में, in summer season, Coca-Cola sells like hot cake. Sells like. खुद से बिकेगा? यही है बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग. कुछ लोगों को, मेरे को बार बार ये इसलिए हाईलाइट करना पड़ता है बिकॉज आई वॉज कन्विंस्ड बाय माई टीचर्स दैट दिस सेंटेंस विल बी रॉन्ग. अर्गेटिव वर्ब जहां हम लोगों ने यूज करा वो गलत मान लिया था. ठीक है. एंड दैट्स व्हाई कोका कोला सेल्स लाइक हॉट केक. समथिंग सेल्स लाइक हॉट केक. बहुत बिकता है वो चीज. इन समर सीजन कोका कोला, हाँ, सोलर पैनल सेल लाइक हॉट केक. ओके. तो कोई चीज बहुत बिकता है. ओके. तो बिकता है, इसका डिमांड है वो वाला बताने के लिए. यहां पर ये नहीं बताया कोका कोला को वहां डिमांड नहीं. नहीं, कोका कोला वहां नहीं बेचा जाता है. गवर्नमेंट्स डू नॉट अलाउ कोका कोला इन द मार्केट्स, राइट. कोका कोला इजंट सोल्ड. कोका कोला डजंट सेल इन दिस सीजन. दिस फ्रूट डजंट सेल. मतलब डिमांड नहीं है. सी द डिफरेंस. इफ समथिंग डजंट सेल, डिमांड नहीं है. समथिंग सेल्स, डिमांड है. समथिंग इज सोल्ड, then shopkeepers sell it. It is available. Something isn't sold, that thing isn't available. See the difference? If I say something is sold, तो it is available in the market. जैसे मेरा एक दुकान है, मैं कहूं यहां something is sold, मतलब यहां वो चीज अवेलेबल है. ठीक है. Something sells, मतलब उसका डिमांड है. Something doesn't sell, मतलब उसका डिमांड ही नहीं है उस चीज का. राइट और रॉन्ग की बात नहीं है. दे आर टू डिफरेंट सेंटेंसेस विद टू डिफरेंट मीनिंग्स. सो समथिंग सेल्स अ लॉट, मतलब उसका बहुत डिमांड होता है. समथिंग सेल्स अ लॉट. समथिंग सेल्स वेरी क्विकली, अगेन बहुत डिमांड है. इट डजंट सेल, नहीं बिकता है, मतलब देयर इज नो डिमांड. आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड एवरीवन. कैसे सेल वर्ब का अलग अलग मीनिंग निकल के आ जाता है अगर आप चीजों के नाम के साथ, चीजों के साथ ही लगा दीजिए. वेल, इन आवर शॉप, ACs don't sell much. ACs, it means there isn't a demand for AC in our shop. The customers who come to our shop, they don't want AC. But in our shop, fans sell a lot. Fans sell a lot very quickly. It means there is a big demand for fans. तो ये something sells, मतलब उस चीज का डिमांड है. In Indian market, low price things sell very quickly. In Indian market, low price things sell very quickly. It means in Indian market, low price things have a big demand. There is a big demand for low price things. Sell का दोनों मीनिंग समझ में आया. मैं इसलिए मैंने सोचा क्यों बताऊं, मैं छोड़ रहा था. ओके. बिकॉज समटाइम्स स्टूडेंट्स डू नॉट गिव मी कॉन्फिडेंस कि भाई आपने कुछ हासिल करा है, कुछ सिखाया उसको बना के रखो, तो कुछ नई बात बताने में मजा आता है। आप ए बी में स्ट्रगल करो, मैं जेड क्यों पढ़ा रहा हूँ, क्या फायदा है? पी क्यू आर क्यों बता रहा हूँ, पी और क्यू में क्या फर्क है? जब ए और बी नहीं समझ में आ रहा तो पी और क्यू में फर्क बताना, व्हाट्स द पॉइंट? सो दैट इज व्हाई, बट देयर आर सम स्टूडेंट्स हु एक्चुअली instill that confidence in teachers by doing well. So I did that for them, of course. His father traveled on business. There are two countries where Coca-Cola isn't sold. क्या मतलब, वहां मार्केट में डिमांड नहीं कोका कोला का, या वहां अवेलेबल नहीं है? अवेलेबल नहीं, कोका
Available.
कोला isn't sold. कोका कोला is sold मतलब अवेलेबल है। His father traveled on business. His father traveled on means the purpose of his travel was business. He traveled on business. This is English way of saying that काम के सिलसिले में वो घूम जाते थे, बाहर घूमने जाते थे काम के सिलसिले में। He traveled on business. He traveled on business and often brought unusual cans home from his trips. He brought unusual cans home. He brought beautiful girls home. Sorry. He brought beautiful girls home. What nonsense. Bring something home, which is ghar le aana, right? He brought unusual cans home from his trips. The first one was from Germany in 1979 with the word Coca-Cola translated into various languages. Various or various? क्या पढ़ते हैं आप लोग? Various.
Various.
That's how I read it. Various. Okay. Various. Yeah. Various. 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 Correct. Various नहीं पढ़ना है. Various नहीं पढ़ना है. Okay. Various. Can I highlight something interesting? Okay. Take a look at this. Okay, take a look at this. Various. And look at, zoom in. Okay, let's try. Zoom in. Where did it go? Where did it go? It disappeared.
Refresh the page, sir.
Various. Okay. And now I'm going to write parents here. And you will see something interesting. Now take a look at the verb sound here. See? And see. The same sound, same symbol. So you pronounce it parents and people pronounce it various. वैसे ही जैसे पै में पै वैसे वै, लेकिन ना वो पेरेंट्स है ना ये वेरियस है। सुन लो, वेरियस, आवाज भी देख लीजिए, वेरियस वेरियस, और वैसे ही पेरेंट्स पेरेंट्स, PAIR पेयर होता है ना, PAIR पेयर, उसी में एंड्स लगा के बोलते पेरेंट्स। तो वैसे ही वेर बोलिए, वेरियस वेरियस, या वेरियस, या पेरेंट्स वेरियस। पैर से नहीं बोलने का, माता पिता को पैर से नहीं सटाने का, ठीक है, सिर पे लगाने का, पेरेंट्स नहीं। ओके, translated into various languages with the word Coca-Cola translated into various languages, more than one. Okay, various different languages, various languages. Dictionary definition of the word various: many different, various. David A or Davide has got many duplicates. He has got many duplicates. This is useful. Having duplicate cans is useful. This is useful means this refers to what? The fact that he has duplicate cans. This is useful. The having duplicate cans is useful when he wants to when he wants to swap cans with other collectors. Okay. आप दिस को डुप्लीकेट कैंस नहीं बोल सकते क्योंकि डुप्लीकेट कैंस इज प्लूरल, तो दिस से तो नहीं हो सकता वो रिप्लेस। मेरी बात समझिएगा गौर से। अगर आपने दिस के जगह डुप्लीकेट कैन सोचा तो डुप्लीकेट कैंस प्लूरल और सिंगुलर, डुप्लीकेट कैंस plural. You cannot use this for a plural noun, right? So this here means the fact that he has duplicate cans. Having duplicate cans, having duplicate cans is useful when he wants to swap cans with other collectors. So this here refers to not cans, but having cans. He uses his website to swap them. Swap came twice. He uses his website to swap them. Swap what? Cans. And to search worldwide for the rarest. He also uses his website to search worldwide for the rarest cans. On his website, he mentions, do you have any rare cans? Such as those made of gold and silver. Made of gold and silver. Made of gold and silver. So when a can is made of gold, when a can is made of silver, can you see gold there or not? Yes, you can. Can you see silver or not? Yes, you can. So there is a difference between made of, made from, made with. When you say something is made, this table is made of wood. We can see wood. It is made of wood. So if something is made of something, we are talking about the substance we can see. But when we say made from, then there is a little bit of difference here. Normally that the substance that was used to make that thing is now not visible, not recognizable. And that's why, what would you say? Dahi is made from milk or dahi is made of milk? Dahi
From milk.
made of milk, dahi is made from milk.
From milk. Dahi is from milk.
When you see dahi, do you see milk there? No?
No.
It looks different. The shape has changed. The identity has changed. So you will say dahi is made of milk or from milk?
From.
Right.
From milk.
Any problems? Made of and made from. From means transformation, change, different. Made of, you can see that thing. This ring is made of gold. This ring is made of platinum. You can see platinum. You can see gold. Got it? Now, made with. This phrase is normally used in cooking. Normally used in when you talk about certain ingredients that you add. I like my chicken chili made with extra garlic. I like my chicken chili made with extra garlic. I like my chicken chili without Ajinomoto, made without Ajinomoto, made with Ajinomoto. So you're talking about here the ingredients. Got it? Simple and easy?
Yes.
Without sugar. Okay, like that. So when you talk about ingredients, make with. Yeah, with jaggery, right? Yeah, I make my tea with jaggery. Right, I make my tea with jaggery instead of sugar. Make of, make from, and make with. Such as those made of gold and silver, often produced for special anniversaries. Often produced for special anniversaries. Yeah. So these rare cans made of gold, made of silver, are often produced for special anniversaries. Okay. Please read the sentence one more time to understand the flow. He uses his website to swap them, swap the duplicate ones, and to search worldwide for the rarest. He searches worldwide, around the world, across the world. He searches for those rare cans on his website. Through the website, he searches them. Okay, such as those made of gold and silver, often produced for special anniversaries. Now there can be a question: when are cans made of gold and silver produced? When are they produced? They are produced for special anniversaries. Anniversaries of,
Coca-Cola.
obviously, right? Not for anniversary of me and my wife. These are possibly his favorites. Possibly word is there. These are possibly his favorites. We are not certain that he has one favorite. And worth between $400 and $500 each. One can cost, just the can, not the product inside. The can, empty can, costs between $400 and $500. Between $400 and $500. In Indian exams, you see instead of and a TO2 between $400 to $500, between $400 to $500. And you're supposed to spot that error. That no, after between, we will use and, not to. There are some words which come in pairs. So between's partner is and, not to. To is the partner for from 400 to 500. Between 400 and 500. So these are pairs you need to keep in mind. Otherwise, Done? Next, let's read the third. 2 Barbie doll collectors. There are over 100,000 Barbie doll collectors worldwide. Yeah, Barbie dolls look so pretty, so interesting, so good that I'm pretty sure a lot of people collect them. There are over 100,000 Barbie doll collectors worldwide. Yeah, okay. These days are a little humid. No. Next. There are over 100,000 Barbie doll collectors worldwide. Worldwide came again. So worldwide can be used as an adjective, as an adverb, both. Read this. There are over 100,000 Barbie doll collectors worldwide. Is it an adverb or an adjective here? Your sense of language should help you easily decide whether it is an adverb or an adjective. There are over 100,000 Barbie doll collectors worldwide.
It is an adverb, I think.
It is an adverb of place.
Adverb.
Where are these 100,000 Barbie doll collectors? Worldwide.
Worldwide.
Moments ago, you read this. He uses his website to swap them and to search worldwide for the rarest. Tell me the part of a speech of worldwide, adjective or adverb? He uses his website to swap them and to search worldwide for the rarest. Why?
I think it is also.
Why are you taking so much of time, guys, to answer? Obviously, it's an adverb, yaar. Come on, just because it is a second question, तो दूसरा वाला option ये psychotic मत लगाया करो यहाँ. ठीक है, कभी मत करो दोबारा. समझो पहले. Search कहाँ? कहाँ का जवाब क्या होता है? Adjective. हाँ जी.
Adverb.
Search कहाँ? Search worldwide. He uses his website to search those rare cans worldwide. To search those cans worldwide. Kaha? Worldwide. So worldwide is, ab suniye, there is a worldwide crisis. There is a worldwide crisis. There is a worldwide crisis अभी ऑफ अभी मुझे बताओ यहाँ क्या है वर्ल्ड वाइड क्राइसिस?
It is
एडवर्ब और
an
एडजेक्टिव।
adjective. Adjective.
बाकी लोग को
Yeah.
सांप सूंघ गया, क्या हो गया यार, क्या हो गया? कम ऑन। ए वर्ल्ड वाइड क्राइसिस, तीन वर्ड जब भी सुनते हो ए के साथ तो क्या होता है यार? ए वर्ल्ड वाइड क्राइसिस, पहले आया एडजेक्टिव वर्ल्ड वाइड, फिर क्राइसिस नाउन, ये तो होता है हमेशा। ए वर्ल्ड वाइड क्राइसिस, ए वर्ल्ड वाइड क्राइसिस, क्राइसिस इज अ नाउन, वर्ल्ड वाइड इज एन एडजेक्टिव। कैसा क्राइसिस? अ वर्ल्ड वाइड क्राइसिस। जब महसूस नहीं करोगे एडजेक्टिव को, तो वो जो लेवल जाना चाहते हो जहां पर एकदम बिंदास कॉन्फिडेंट फील करो, वो नहीं होने वाला है, वहां नहीं पहुंच पाओगे अनलेस ये जगह पे कॉन्फिडेंट ना हो। साजिद ने अगर ये आंसर करा है इट इज एन एडजेक्टिव, उसको फील हो रहा है ए वर्ल्ड वाइड क्राइसिस, तो फिर वो उस कदम जा रहा है, वो उसके लिए वो फॉर्मूला बन चुका है। और innumerable phrases there will be in English following this three word file in a formula: a adjective noun, a hot day, a beautiful girl। ये हो गया एलिमेंट्री लेवल पे, लेकिन वही है ए वर्ल्ड वाइड क्राइसिस, वही फॉर्मूला है एट एन इंटरमीडिएट लेवल, वही है। ए ब्यूटीफुल गर्ल, ए वर्ल्ड वाइड क्राइसिस, ग्रामर कुछ अलग नहीं दोनों में, but it is just the vocabulary that raises the level. This is intermediate level English. A worldwide crisis means एक परेशानी जो एक कंट्री को परेशान नहीं कर रही है। Terrorism is a worldwide crisis. Terrorism is a worldwide crisis. तो देखिए, ये इंटरमीडिएट लेवल इंग्लिश है, मतलब ये बच्चों की इंग्लिश नहीं है, सिर्फ इसलिए वोकैबुलरी का जो लेवल है वो ऊपर है, बाकी ग्रामर वही एलिमेंट्री है। ए ब्यूटीफुल गर्ल, a big problem. Basically, a worldwide crisis is a big problem. Agar you have to simplify the language for kids, what will you say? If there is a worldwide crisis, is it a small problem or a big problem? Easy.
Problem.
It's up to your imagination that you can connect a worldwide crisis to a big problem or not. If you have poor imagination, you will say, "Kaise dono ho gaya?" But if you are smart enough, you have good imagination, you'll say, yes, any worldwide crisis is a very big problem, because it's affecting the whole world. There are over 100,000 collectors, Barbie doll collectors worldwide. But Bettina Dorfman, 58, from Dusseldorf, Germany, has the world's largest collection. There are so many, but this woman, he holds the first rank. She has the world's largest collection. Over 17,000 dolls, worth nearly $300,000. In Indian currency, 1 crore 80 lakh rupees. Oh, sorry, my bad. Oh, I was living in another time, when $1 was equal to 60 rupees. Okay, but it's now 2.5 crore rupees, guys, nearly 2.5 crore rupees. Dolls worth 2.5 crore rupees. अभी वर्थ को देख लो यहाँ और प्रैक्टिस कर लो। समथिंग वर्थ समथिंग, राइट? शी हैज डॉल्स वर्थ वो 2.5 करोड़ रुपीस। हाँ, जानते हो, जंक बेचे हैं, कबाड़ बेचे हैं। कबाड़ को क्या बोलते हैं इंग्लिश में? जंक, राइट? आज कबाड़ बेचे हैं, जानते हो, 3,000 रुपए का कबाड़ बेचे हैं। आई सोल्ड जंक वर्थ 3,000 rupees. Yeah. She has been collecting them since she was 10. This is our structure. She has been collecting them since she was 10. She started it. आगे करिए, continue करिए. She started it
When she was
When
10.
When she was 10. बहुत बढ़िया. She's been collecting them since she was 10 when she was given a Barbie during a stay in hospital. When she was given a Barbie during a stay in hospital. Yeah. She has been collecting them since she was 10 when she was given a Barbie during a stay in hospital. During a stay in hospital means she was sick or she was not sick. Most
she
probably
was
sick.
she was
Sometimes when young girls are sick, some people bring them dolls to keep them their mind off, of the sickness. They don't want them to feel depressed, sad about their sickness. So they give them beautiful dolls to play with, to keep their mind, distracted. Again, she was given passive voice, passive voice, passive voice, all the three. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yes. According to the British English, the hospital means, you are a visitor. You're not a patient there. Okay. Yes, that's right. Guys, according to British English, if you say she was in the hospital, she was in the, clearly she was not a patient. And when we say she was in hospital, then she was a patient. So the can make a big difference sometimes in British English. In American English, there is no such thing. Okay, you have to be more precise, say more things to convey that she was a patient or not. But in British English, just the use of the can actually change the meaning. She was in the hospital to see her cousin. She was in the hospital to see her. She was in hospital for a regular checkup. She was in hospital for a regular checkup. She was in the hospital to visit her cousin. अगर कोई एडिटर रहता तो ये छोटे छोटे पार्ट्स को एडिट करके निकाल लेता. पूरी वीडियो थोड़ी ना कोई देखेगा आज के टाइम में. मेरे पास खुद पेशेंस नहीं है टू वॉच अ 15-20 minute long video, guys. Okay, I get bored. I don't want to watch. People want to watch short stuff. And I don't know whether it is good for humanity or not. Clearly it is not. But this is what is happening. And everybody is following the trend. She was given a Barbie during a stay in hospital. She has Barbies all over her house. Now come to the present. She has Barbies all over her house. All over India, all over the world. And आज क्या पढ़ रहे हैं? All over her. हमारा दिक्कत है कि एक फ्रेज ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड, ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड, ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड तक हमारा एक्सपोजर रहता है, राइट? तो इस सिंगल एक्सपोजर से माइंड डजंट थिंक ऑफ एनी अदर फ्रेज. Then somehow in the course, elementary course, we also get all over India, all over the town like this. And अभी देखिए all over her house. अब 3 phrases हुए ना, अब वो बंधन हट गया. जो एक से बंधन था कि आप कुछ और नहीं सोच सकते थे ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड की जगह. आपने कई बार सुना होगा ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड, ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड. लेकिन आप ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड, ऑल ओवर इंडिया, ऑल ओवर हर हाउस. तो अब आप जो मनाए पूरे जगह बोलने के लिए क्या बोल देंगे? ठीक है, ऑल ओवर द स्कूल बोल देंगे, पूरा स्कूल में. ओके. शी हैज बार्बीज ऑल ओवर हर हाउस एंड हैज अ स्पेशल रूम. तिल सब जगह कॉकरोच है, पूरा स्कूल में कॉकरोच है, क्लासरूम में, ऑफिस में, सब जगह है. देयर आर कॉकरोचेस ऑल ओवर द स्कूल, ऑल ओवर द स्कूल कैंपस. ओके, एनी प्रॉब्लम? तो खाली एक्सपोजर जितना ज्यादा बढ़ेगा दिमाग खुलेगा. अच्छा, एक आ रहा है,
कवर में तो तुम ही लेके गया था.
इट्स इम्पॉसिबल.
सही घर में रह गया.
It's impossible to think of second idea, third idea, which you have never heard. You have only heard of all over the world, all over the world. But all over the world, all over India और अब all over her house, दिमाग खुल जाता है. ज्यादातर लोग का खुल जाएगा. अच्छा, all over किसी जगह पे बोल सकते हैं. अच्छा, all over her house and has a special room called Barbie's Kingdom for her favorite Barbies. She has a special room called Barbie's Kingdom for her favorite Barbies. So she has her favorite Barbies, including an original one from 1959. She has an original Barbie from 1959. Okay. The year Barbie was born at the International Toy Fair in New York. अच्छा देखना ये बहुत interesting है. Original means what we think. Original note means not duplicate, right? अब यहाँ देखना. Including an original one from 1959 dash. The year Barbie was born at the International Toy Fair in New York. So this sentence, if you guys are English medium students and you study so many subjects in English medium. So if this was a subject text, and if they asked you, when was Barbie first introduced to the market? When was Barbie released? What would you say? It was in 1959. Barbie was launched. Barbie was released, when? In 1959. And the word born here, because it's a doll, it looks like a human, so born, otherwise launched. A product is launched, not born. But here born between inverted commas, please understand. Kere. Is it Zafri? I guessed it right. Jeff, huh? Jafri, तुम जाफरी हो भाई? Jeff कैसे? Okay. Barbie's kingdom for her favorite Barbies, including an original one from 1959. The year Barbie was born at the International Toy Fair in New York. So we have so much information about when was Barbie launched. Barbie was launched in 1959 at the International Toy Fair, and it was held in New York. This International Toy Fair was held in New York. It was the year of 1959. And the first, Barbie, one of the first Barbies, वो जो टॉय फेयर में रखा गया, इसलिए ओरिजिनल. Origin, शुरुआत, original. One original means not duplicate, and one original means one of the early ones, one of the first ones. An original one. Here original means not duplicate हो रहा है. No. The rest are also original, but not original in that way. Please understand. If I'm making Barbies and I have no authority, no rights to make Barbie, I'm copying it. A copy, what do you call it? Duplicate copy, right? So that is duplicate, original Barbie. Suppose you receive or you give somebody a gift, a Barbie, and she asks, is it an original Barbie? Yeah, of course. It is an original Barbie, but not original in that sense. Original has two meanings now. Original means one, not duplicate, not fake. And second, original means one of the early ones. An original one from 1959, the year Barbie was born. So in her Barbie kingdom, there is a special Barbie. It is an original Barbie from 1959. Now that Barbie should be Dadi, 50, 60, 80, 40 years there, 65, 66 years old. That Barbie is 66 years old. She's now worth a possible $5,000, guys. Now, why the word possible? I mean, you understand that there is no price tag there. It depends. So most probably people will pay $5,000 for that Barbie. She's now worth part of a speech of worth. Sare chup nahi rehna, please. She's now worth a possible $5,000. Sentence arrangement देखो, बता दो worth का part of a speech. सिंह साहब क्या कर रहे हो? आप तो एकदम गजब ही चेंज किए अपने आप को. क्लास से जो लापरवाही दिखाना शुरू किए. What happened? Did you fall in love or something? What happened, Saurav? आदमी थे तुम बड़े काम के, इश्क ने तुम्हें निकम्मा बना दिया. Saurav, you were learning so well. You were surprised by your right answers again and again, but it was because you were studying and you are a sharp-minded person, Saurav. You have the ability to connect the dots. But lately, you have to admit, you have been very, very irregular, first of all, in the class. And I'm sorry, you will have to pay the price for this. I will not. I'm not going to offer anybody a free revision. Nobody will get a free revision, guys. I have changed my, my strategies or my rules. Nobody will get a free revision. It only, is harming my own reputation and class's reputation, because people are taking it lightly. I have the second turn. I have the second chance. They are rather complacent about that second chance. Okay, I have it. It was there to assist those who are struggling, not to make anybody feel they could take it for granted. Coming back to this. तो अभी भी मेहनत कर सकते हैं सौरभ. Okay, you can bounce back. She's now worth a possible $5,000. Anybody worth part of a speech? Simran? वहां एडजेक्टिव्स के अलावा कुछ नहीं आ सकता. उस खाली जगह को देखो, वर्थ को हटा के वहां पे आईएनजी लगा है वर्थ में, ईडी लगा है, तो V4 V3 नहीं है. So verb is not possible, because with be verb you can use V4 or you can use V3 in the passive. नाउन आ सकता है, उसके लिए आपको चाहिए होगा, देखना होगा काउंटेबल अनकाउंटेबल है. शी इज नाउ वर्थ a possible $5,000. Worth is an adjective. He isn't worth my time. He isn't worth my time. I don't want to argue with him, be with him. He isn't worth my time. Bettina doesn't just collect the dolls. Bettina doesn't just collect the dolls. She's also a Barbie doctor. I love the terms. She runs a Barbie hospital in her kitchen. Good. She runs a Barbie hospital in her kitchen and repairs broken dolls from all over the world. Bettina wanted her daughter Melissa to share her passion, but Melissa is more interested in table tennis. Bettina wanted her daughter Melissa to share her passion, but Melissa is more interested in table tennis. Well, I enjoy teaching, and I thought that Aditi could be, because her English is good, but I forgot the basic thing. I have learned English through my struggle, not since my childhood as a gift from my parents. So my understanding and my way of approaching English is different from hers. She is one of those typical speakers of English who are comfortable with English, but they don't really appreciate it at all. कौन सी है? हाँ तो है. Bettina wanted her daughter Melissa to share her passion, but Melissa is more interested in table tennis. A lot of parents want their children to share their passion. Somebody is a singer, they want their children to be a singer. Somebody is a doctor, and they are very passionate about their profession, and they want their children to be a passionate doctor, in that profession, and they have zero interest in medicine and medical profession. It's a little disappointing for parents. And Barbie collectors aren't all girls, by the way. Barbie collectors aren't all girls. Jian Yang, 33, from Singapore, has over 6,000 dolls. If one day, if he manages to steal her 17,000 dolls somehow, if he approaches A from whom? Yeah, A, and he gives him this task. What is Supari contract? Yeah, steal at least half, then I will be number one. I think he will be caught, because the dolls she has must be on records. Yang cannot steal. People like me and you can steal. His interest began when he was a little boy and wasn't allowed to have one. Passive voice. Wasn't allowed. He wasn't allowed. Were you allowed to play in the streets when you were a kid? I wasn't allowed to play in the streets. I could only go onto my
I
roof.
was
You were, when you're allowed to go into the streets, two things happen, one good thing and one bad thing. You become mature, you learn, the ways of the world in the street, dealing with the boys of your age. They're all trying to.
only my grandmother was dangerous.
Hmm. But the bad thing is you pick up their foul language as well and bad habits. And but depends, some people do these things when they're kids, but they give up those bad habits as they get into teenage, realize what is good for them. They focus more on studies, but not everybody is so lucky. So when you were a kid, did you play in the street? Were you allowed to play in the street? Did you pick up some bad habits, some bad words from the boys you played with? Galiyan, swear words. You accept it, you learned. Everybody does. Your exposure. Normally, when we talk about middle class family, we do not learn swear words from family. We learn it from outside. When people are angry and are abusing each other, and we hear them and we feel curious, we notice. This is how we get the exposure to swear words. Yeah, kutta kamina words we learn from family, but big words, big swear words we learn from outside. These days, some students at school are rather curious about swear words. They have reels, and in reels, nowadays what language they're using. So one of the children asked me very innocently. I won't repeat what he asked me. He asked me, "What does it mean?" I was like, "What the-" In the middle of the class, he asked me. They were all kids. I was taken by surprise. I was caught off guard. I was not ready for that. He suddenly said, "Sir, I have a question." I said, "Ask." "Sir, what does this mean?" I was like, "What the?" Very, if you are in class 8, 9, 10, they're mature enough to understand, okay, where to use them, where not to use them. Kids, they get you in trouble. They'll use it, they should not. I mean, we can't wish swear words out of the world. They are here and they will stay. You have to be familiar with them. The smartness lies in not using them in the wrong places. If anybody says, "I never use them, I don't know them," then I won't believe the person, okay? But if you are someone who doesn't let them slip in the wrong places, you're fine. That much control is more than, enough. Nobody is expecting you to be sadhu who cannot really use any foul language at all. His interest began when he was a little boy and wasn't allowed to have one. Were you allowed to use swear words in the room in your house, or you were punished? Sometimes parents are a little, oh, cool. There's a bola ta bola. Okay. And some parents are very, very strict about it. How dare you use foul language? Some parents are hypocrites. They keep using those words all the time and punish their children for using them. His passion grew as he grew. His passion grew as he grew. साथ and he started to collect them. So यहाँ पर as का function समझना है हमें through this sentence. His passion grew as he grew. Okay. It became thicker as it cooled down. It became thicker as it cooled down. जैसे से ठंडा हो रहा था ना गाढ़ा होता चला गया. It became thicker as it cooled down. His passion grew as he grew. कुछ समझ में आया? इसलिए मैं एक्स्ट्रा एग्जांपल देता हूँ, खाली बुक का टेक्स्ट नहीं पढ़ता, बिकॉज एक एग्जांपल से आपका उतना इमेजिनेशन खुलता नहीं है. बट व्हेन आई गिव 3-4 मोर एग्जांपल्स, देन फॉर सम स्टूडेंट्स इट्स जस्ट इनफ. दे कैन अंडरस्टैंड कि अच्छा ये वर्ड ऐसे ऐसे चल रहा है. ओके, एज. They started liking each other as they spent time together. They started liking together as they spent time together. I know a lot of such people, Zafri, who cannot sing at home. They cannot hum. They cannot croon. You know, hum and croon are synonyms of sing. This, when you use the ha and ma sound, then you call it humming a song. Humming a song means to not use the words, just to use ha and ma sounds like this. So this is humming. And crooning, when you are singing but in a low tone. I'm crooning, I'm not singing actually, okay? But yeah, you can use the word sing. Sing is the umbrella word. Yeah, for all these things, sing. Everything comes under that umbrella word, all the synonyms, humming, crooning, and so many more. Okay. Where were we? His passion grew as he grew. He started liking his job as he went on doing it. As time passed, he started liking his job as time passed. तो समय के साथ साथ उसका जॉब में इंटरेस्ट बढ़ता चला गया. He started liking his job as time passed. They'll learn to live with each other as time passes. They'll learn to live with each other as time. अरे समय बीता जाएगा, लोग रहना सीख जाएगा एक दूसरे के साथ, कोई बात नहीं है. Initially things happen, no issues. His passion grew as he grew. As का idea समझ में आ रहा है दोस्तों? And he started to collect them. जब एग्जाम्पल बनाओगे अगर, तो मेरे एग्जाम्पल को ध्यान में रख के मेरा कॉन्टेक्स्ट कैसा था, उसी कॉन्टेक्स्ट में रहना. दूर मत भाग जाना साथ साथ लेकर के. हम साथ साथ रहना चाहते हैं. वी वांट टू लिव as. He started to collect them. He started to collect dolls because he wasn't allowed. Forbidden pleasure. Forbidden pleasure. Things you're not allowed to do always sound more fun. Do you agree? Things you're not allowed to do always attract your attention and you find them more interesting. जैसे ये हाथ बोल रहा है, बोले का काम ऐसा किया रहा है जो मना किया गया, मजा आया करने में. चुरा के खाओ, बहुत मजा आता है. When you're not, as a kid, when you're not allowed to eat something tasty, this is where I say, if India has to move into the future faster, become more civilized faster, all parents need to be sent to school. Majority of them need to be trained to be parents. Then only one thing, बात नहीं मारा मारो. 7 साल तक असर होता है बॉडी पे मार का, उसके बाद शरीर, लड़कों का शरीर बिकम तगड़ा. 8 साल 9 साल पिटाई का कोई डर नहीं. आप मारो, क्या मारोगी? पापा इज अवे वर्किंग, मम्मी कितना ही मार लेगी. मम्मी को चोट लगता है बेटा को मारे तो हाथ पे. बॉयज बॉडी अभी तेरे को मारेगा कोई, क्या ही फर्क पड़ना है बता. थोड़ा देर दर्द, 10-15 मिनट, उसके बाद हाँ, कुछ तो नहीं है. नहीं, पिटा तो है ही है, पिटा तो है ही, हम पक्का जानते हैं. द वे ही यूज्ड टू बी क्वाइट ना, इट वाज नॉट विदाउट बीइंग बिटन. ही इज बीन बिटन बैडली. पिटाया तो है बहुत. बता बेटा, पिटाया है कि नहीं पिटाया है? पिटाया है. मैं बताता हूँ आपको, बच्चों की पर्सनालिटी देख के हम लोग बताते हैं कि बच्चा पिटाया है कि नहीं पिटाया. हाँ, To be honest, you have been bitten and मैं ये भी बता सकता हूँ कि साल 2 साल से तुमको थोड़ा सा मिल रहा है ट्रीटमेंट, तो थोड़ा सा बेहतर वाला, सीनियर वाला, मुझे पता भी चल रहा है, तो तुम्हारा कॉन्फिडेंस भी ग्रो हुआ है थोड़ा, बट यू हैव बीन बिटन, आई एम प्रीटी श्योर। अब क्यों पिटाए हो तुम? भरदम पिटाए होगे तुम कभी, मुझे नहीं पता, भरदम पिटाए हो, ठीक है। हॉस्टल में रह रहे तो थिंग्स आर डिफरेंट फॉर यू, बट यार ये देखो, घर पे जो बच्चे पिटाते हैं ना, ज्यादा पिटाते हैं, दे बिकम डिफरेंटली क्वाइट। आई हैव सम स्टूडेंट्स एट स्कूल, आई नो कि उनको बहुत पिटाई होती होगी हियर, बिकॉज यू टू ईट, हम सर को पसंद नहीं नॉन वेज खाना, ऑब्वियसली, ऑब्वियसली, ऑब्वियसली। राइट, I was such a big fan of chicken chili that my biggest attraction whenever I visited my nani ghar was chicken chili, not meeting my nani ghar people, chicken chili. Because back then, Bihar Ship didn't sell chicken chili. Okay. अभी मैंने क्या कहा, बिहार शेफ डिडंट सेल चिकन चिली, क्योंकि यहाँ उपलब्ध नहीं, यानी कि इसकी डिमांड नहीं थी, बिहार शेफ में उपलब्ध नहीं, बिहार शेफ डिडंट सेल चिकन चिली। मैं नहीं बोल सकता था चिकन चिली डिडंट सेल इन बिहार शेफ, नहीं, ठीक है। डिडंट सेल इन बिहार शेफ मतलब वही वाला मामला, बात आ जाता है, डिमांड नहीं होता है, ठीक है, उस तरह की बात है। ओके, तो I they used, and they were very cheap there, 5 rupees 1 ball, 10 rupees 2 balls, and 10 rupees was not a big deal when I was going in those days for me. So I used to look forward to going to Danapur. And first thing I would do, I would go in the evening, order half plate of chow mein and 2 or 4 bowls of chicken chili with the gravy. If you are eating them like once in 6 months, once in 4 months, then you cannot, it's not enough, you are always hungry for it. And then Bihar Shiv started selling them, but here things were more expensive than Danapur. So I tried to make them at home. Oh my goodness. How many failed attempts did I make? At least 30, 40. I used to make it look like real chicken chili, but the taste was awful because I didn't know the process. I could only see what they were doing on the outside. Back then we didn't have YouTube or anything. So yeah, eventually learned. One of my favorite too, chicken chili. One of best chicken dishes is chicken chili. But Tina doesn't just collect the dolls. She's also a Barbie doctor. She runs over. His passion grew as he grew and he started to collect them. However, the Barbies have not been good for his love life. Oh. Barbies have not been good for his love life. I know where it is going. He believes that girlfriends worry about not being as beautiful as the dolls. Not only that, some people will think he's a man and he collects dolls. He's not normal here. He has a strange fetish. Fetish means, guys, normally fetish word is used for in sexual context. When you have strange desires, then they're called fetish. 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 Very common collocation, foot fetish. Foot fetish. You will find some, accounts where girls post photos of their feet. Yeah, beautiful feet. And people pay to be on those accounts, to see those photos. Why? Because they have foot fetish. Yeah. I am on the borderline. I'm on the borderline. I don't call myself having a person with foot fetish, but it is true that a girl with beautiful feet is more attractive than a girl with a beautiful face. And if a girl has a beautiful face and her feet are not so beautiful. Okay, वो राजकुमार, आपके पाँव देखे बहुत खूबसूरत हैं, इन्हें जमीन पे मत रखिएगा, मैले हो जाएंगे। Pakiza. Do you know? This is a real dialogue from a movie called Pakiza. Rajkumar, the legendary Rajkumar, said this line. Of course, not this way, very beautifully. And it is one of those rare, moments when I delivered the lines correctly because I can't remember dialogues. his where were we? It hasn't been good for his love life. It is not good, present ki baat. It hasn't been good, teacher se ab tak. It hasn't been good for his love life. उसकी वजह से बारहवीं की वजह से उसको परेशानी हुई है, हो रही है, नहीं हुई है, पहले हुई है, अभी भी हो रही है, हो रही है, हुई है. He believes that girlfriends worry about not being as beautiful as the dolls. But I think it's something more than that. They think he's not normal. Amazingly, there is a National Barbie Day on March the 9th. Amazingly, word has been used a couple of times. Amazingly, this is surprising. There is a National Barbie Day on March the 9th. देखो भैया, जब तुम मास्टर हो तो तुम अपने घर के कुत्ते का भी बर्थडे मनवा लोगे, है कि नहीं? तो वैसे ही है. Europe is the leader, Europe and America. So they have special days for everything they have created. Recently, we got a international yoga day just 10 years ago, right? Otherwise, yoga was not recognized. And now yoga is such a big trend everywhere. There are so many people making great careers in yoga. I don't know whether yoga se hoga ki nahi hoga, but there is a day, it's International Yoga Day. I want an International Pitta Day. I want an International Litti Chokha Week. Hanji. Week. Parokia Day. Parokia, the suji stuffed. Oh, tastes amazing. This Holi, I was at my friend's house at Khandakpe. He's a bank manager in Indian Bank. Which bank? Indian Bank. Indian Bank. IB? Bank of India. BOI. Okay. His manager. So we were at his home. Oh my goodness. The best parokias of my life, I think I ate at his place. Really tasty. When it comes to tekua, my friend Gyan's tekua used to be the tastiest tekua, just like big, cookies, really soft, crunch, yeah, really tasty. So I think, if Bihar is the leader and if we are, financially really strong, why can't we push for tekua day and parokia day and litti chokha week? We can do that too. What is special if there is a National Barbie Day? You can do it when you are the leader. You are the master. Now, exercises. What does number 2 refer to if it was in your text? Can you remember? Okay. Can we not do this as homework? I mean, you guys will go through all the 3 texts and you will find out what these numbers refer to, and you will write the sentence in your own words. I don't want a copy-paste sentence from the text. Okay? So this will be your homework. You will go through all the 3 texts to find out what these numbers refer to. Now, vocabulary. These sentences are similar to some in the articles, but the highlighted words are expressed differently. Find the words used in the articles. Jan's passion started accidentally. What is the word for accidentally in the text, in the articles? By chance. Jan's passion started by chance. So accidentally, by chance. By chance means accidentally. I met him by chance. Means it was not planned to meet him. Okay. Visitors complain if the images aren't realistic enough. Go ahead. What is the word in the text? You should have paid attention when I was reading. Those words you should have registered here. What's that? Lifelike. Read the whole sentence. Visitors complain if the images aren't lifelike enough. So realistic, lifelike, similar in meaning. The royal family is an everlasting story.
Never ending.
Never ending story. A never ending, everlasting. Never ending, everlasting. An everlasting saga. Never ending. Okay. He uses his website to exchange cans. Swap cans. To swap cans. And search for the most unusual. Most unusual.
Rare.
Rarest. Rarest. Most unusual. Rarest. Rare. Rarer. Rarest. Next. Batinda mends Barbie dolls in her hospital. Mends.
Repair.
Repairs. She repairs. Mend means repairs. Shoe mender. A person who repairs shoes. A shoe mender. If you don't mend your ways, if you don't mend your ways, be ready for punishment like this every day. After punishing a child, the teacher is threatening. If you don't mend your ways, मतलब हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं? अगर नहीं
सुधरोगे
सुधरा तो mend your ways, change, है ना? Become better. If you don't mend your ways. Mend means to repair, to change, to improve, to fix. देखो कॉन्टेक्स्ट में जितने जितने अलग लगाएंगे मीनिंग उतना ही सीखोगे. रट्टा तो मराने से रहा, कोई फायदा नहीं है, कोई काम नहीं आएगा वो. Including one of the first, an original one of the first, from earliest, one of the earliest ones, one of the first from 1959, including one of the first. Jian Yang was forbidden. Allowed. He was forbidden to, wasn't allowed to. He wasn't allowed to have a Barbie doll. He was forbidden to have a Barbie doll. So I said forbidden pleasure. He wasn't allowed to do something. It was forbidden pleasure. Whenever you are not allowed to do something, you want to do it. It's human nature. Put a curtain. Say, इसके पीछे मत देखना. सारे बच्चे जाएंगे ऐसे करने. Am I right? Human nature है? तो बताओ हम लोगों ने क्यों कपड़े पहना करके लोगों के साथ बदमाशी करी है? Okay. Food for thought. Okay. Now, it is necessity as well now. It is a necessity. Large sharam is one thing, but it is a necessity because you see, you have to sit. You have to sit. And from purely, educational perspective, there are openings in your body and you can be infected easily. So your head is always high, this part which has multiple holes, but you protect it pretty well because it is not in touch with things. But your bottom, whenever you sit, touches things, whether you sit on a chair or elsewhere. And if you're not wearing anything, isn't it only a matter of time before you get infected? So clothes are a necessity. It protects us from being sick. Yes or no? तो आपको क्या लगता है? मैं एक बात बोलता हूं, बस यही बात. अरे वो तो मैं देखता हूं कि आप किधर जाओगे. मैंने जब बोला था क्या अच्छी बदमाशी करा है कपड़े पहना करके हम लोग, क्योंकि इट इज रियली ह्यूमन नेचर टू लुक फॉर व्हाट यू आर नॉट अलाउड टू सी. यू ऑलवेज लुक फॉर दैट. यू ऑलवेज ट्राई टू सी दैट. कर्टेन्स है, बच्चों को बोलो इधर नहीं देखना, छोड़ के देखो, सब जा कैसे करे. 10 में 9. It is simply human nature, okay? But yeah, कपड़े that we wear, that is a necessity. वो बच्चों को परेशान करने के लिए नहीं पहने हम लोग. Okay, that's a necessity. Otherwise, you'll fall sick. So exercise 8 or question 8, you have to find these numbers in the text and you have to find out what they refer to, and you have to tell the story. with the help of these numbers. Ki bhaiya ye aaya, for example, 300,000. I remember $300,000. So I will not go with just one line. I'll say, you see, I'll mention the name of that lady who has dolls, you know. Yeah, Bettina. Bettina has 17,000 dolls. And these dolls are worth $300,000 today. So that's all. By the way, I have to give you homework in the practice book as well, which I have already given, I guess, right? I've already given one page. Yep. Page number 72 is in the group. So we are wrapping up for today. We'll continue tomorrow. Bye.
Sir, good night, sir.
Bye bye, sir.
Bye, sir. Good night.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.